What is good, my people, my peeps? I am up at the crack of dawn because I'm over some of my people. Some of them. A lot of them would, I'm trying to, try not to go in too hard. I really am not trying to go in too hard because let me say it like this. My people perish from the lack of knowledge. How about that? I think that sounds a little better. My people perish from the lack of doggone knowledge. Well, I mean, have you ever seen or witnessed relationships where you see someone who has a person who's treating them right, right? Who's taking care of them, taking care of the household, you know. But then on the other hand, you see and you witness someone with underlying motives, right? The person who's taking care of the household, they just love this person, love their spouse, thinking they just doing the best for them, right? And in all actuality, there's a snake amongst them. The one that claims that they're going to do better for you. You know, I have been on this platform and on many other platforms, and I've told you guys, y'all need to cut it out. This gender war about male and female, especially in the melanated community of black folk, aka black folks, otherwise known as African Americans. My black men have become so bitter and so angry, and they thought they had a great white hope. I'm up right now because I've heard so many things. Oh, Trump is in office because, the Most High put him there. You're right. You're right. But are you ready? Because, see, you think the Most High put him in there to get these women in check. Oh, I know. I know what you're thinking. But, oh my God. My people perish from the lack of knowledge. You SOBs are clowns. That's right. Clowns. You perish from the lack of knowledge. Just because you sitting here in 2025, you have stomped down and destroyed and decimated the works of the folks that have come before you because of your hate for your own counterpart, the female counterpart. I'm talking about you black men. So happy to get this man in office. You know what? I don't even want to hear. I didn't go to the polls and vote for this man. Your energy actually helped push him into office. Well, it's said and done. This man has signed and revoked all free at last, free all that. Thank God Almighty, that clown that said that in the at the inauguration, nothing but a show. Steve was probably laughing their ass off after they got their little drinks. Elon Musk back in the back. Y'all see me do the Hell Hitler right in their face. I played right in their face. Trump, yeah, And we had old boy talking about free at last, acting like he was Martin Luther King. Oh, y'all ready to go in here for me to sign this executive order to wipe out all that marching, all that walking, all that talking, all that sweat and tears. We didn't use these clowns, especially these Pookies, these Ray Rays. My people perish from the lack of knowledge. You some clown ass folks. Let's get into it. Let's get the first report up. Or y'all think y'all going, he ain't hit his stride yet. Here we go. We're going to get into this first report.
Donald Trump has officially revoked Executive Order 11246, which is the Equal Employment Opportunity Executive Order signed by LBJ in 1965. This was a bedrock policy that had ensured equal hiring practices in the federal government for decades. LBJ's order gave the Secretary of the Labor the authority to ensure equal opportunity for people of color and women in federal contractors' recruitment, hiring, training, and other employment practices. Before I continue, if you don't yet follow my Instagram, YouTube, Substack, that's where I'll be if TikTok is ever banned. They're all linked in my bio. It required federal contractors to refrain from employment discrimination and take affirmative action to ensure equal opportunity based on race, color, religion, and national origin. Now, this is a 1965 order. There is a separate 1972 Equal Employment Opportunity Act that has not been touched by the Trump administration. This 1965 order, though, essentially ensured that there were fair hiring practices in the federal government, but now that's rolled back. As always, Tom, below your thoughts, spread the word and follow along for all the news you need to know about.
If you hadn't heard, those people are already furloughed, your federal folks. But, I know some of y'all was laughing when TikTok went down, right? Let's listen to one who's crying about what Trump has signed. Let's see if this is funny to you.
So he did it. He just revoked the Civil Rights Act of 1965 put in place by President Lyndon B. Johnson. So they can't discriminate against race, gender, sexual orientation, religion. They can do all of that. They have the right to do it. Him getting back in office was not for the greater good. He came back, and he came back with a vengeance. If you are a person of color, and if you voted for him because you resonate with him, you can sit here and you're going to get a little gas and groceries, which when that goes into place, it'll be under Biden's tax plan. I just want to let you know that when he was doing real estate, people that look like me and you, he didn't want to serve us. So everything that our ancestors fought for, everything that Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, Shirley Chisholm, Jesse Jackson, everything that they fought for has been dismantled because you didn't want a woman to run this country. So thank you. Thank you. You have set us 100 years back. It is going to be a long 4 years. Y'all do not know what you guys have done. It wasn't just about the illegal immigrants that's in this country. It wasn't about that. No, he came back, and he came back with a vengeance. And you guys just gave it to him.
Let me pause this. I'll play this again. I want to address this comment, and I'm gonna go back up and address some other comments. But this one right here, what is wrong? Hold on, let me get off the screen. Y'all had it up there long enough. Let me get it off so I can see it down here, and I'll put it back up here. This comment. What is wrong with hiring an employee based on merit, experience, and knowledge? There's nothing wrong with that. If you had honest, upstanding citizens that would do that. But obviously, that has not occurred, not even since the bill was enacted. Okay, let me put that back up here. Let me read it one more time. What is wrong with hiring people on, employees based on merit, experience, and knowledge? Because you don't do it. That's what's wrong. You don't do it. I literally worked in a corporation, and I was the only Black person in a division and the most educated one in the division, holding documentation, scholarship, college degrees, and the white women over me that had been there with tenure only, and I still got discriminated against. So would you say you are living in La La Land, sir? It's 2025, and that my experience happened a year and a half ago. A year and a half ago. Miss me with that self-righteous thought you have in your head, because you all have not gotten it together yet. You sit here with your high horse. What's wrong with hiring people based on their merit, their experience? Because you don't do it. And then now you got these bozos of Black men who have not accomplished what they set out to accomplish. The only thing they have accomplished is pulling out their tallywhacker and whacking off as many women as they can get, and then don't want to take responsibility for it, and then turn around and say, well, Black women, hold on, let's get that one. Black women are destroying the nation because they have all these abortions. Who the hell put all these babies in these Black women to have abortions? Maybe, just maybe, let's take some accountability. Were they around and say, no, baby, let's go get some counseling, or let's go get some help? Or did they just run off to the next baby mama or non-baby mama so these women can go get these abortions? Y'all are listening. Get your Kevin Samuels mind frame out of here, Jack. This is not, you know who destroyed this? Do you know who put all these Planned Parenthood practices in your neighborhood? Not Black women. They didn't have the corporation money, the dollar bill to put all these Planned Parenthood and abortion clinics near you, near the Black community. You know, easy access makes things easy. Just like you got liquor stores all in Black communities, and then you got alcoholics running all up and down the street. Easy access, baby. Is there easy access in white communities? No. And you know why not? There's not a eugenics project plan to wipe out white folks. Black folks can procreate like it ain't no tomorrow. But I've been telling you about the agenda. So miss me with your stupid Kevin Samuels statistics. You silly SOBs then sat up here and shot yourself in a damn foot. And right now, the SOBs I'm referring to is them Pookies, them Ray Rays, the men who hate women, the black man who hates black women, who think they done help put this man in office, think they about to get somewhere when they ain't even gonna get to the back of the damn bus. Ignorant SOBs. Let me see what this one's saying. This sounds so scripted, and you know what? This sounds so scripted. Really? Okay. Just like uh uh this sounds so scripted. Just like you want to hide the fact that slavery existed. You want to hide that. You didn't want that in your school books anymore. Oh, would that be scripted because it's written down because of your guilt of your forefathers? Was slavery scripted, or did it even exist? We won't be knowing. Well, your children's children probably won't know. They probably will say the same thing. That was a fairy tale. That never existed. Slavery? Oh, that was just a tale they told to scare folks, black folks. That never existed. That's so scripted. You don't know what you're talking about. Miss me, you ignoramus. Yep, more fake news and more propaganda. Oh, really? It's more fake news and more propaganda. Do you know they're rounding up the illegals on the corners now? Didn't Trump say that he was going to do that? So, because of American citizens, I'm talking about. Primarily the black citizens that y'all hate to even acknowledge that we built this country and we still been going through the bullshit. But it's more fake news because you just sat and heard, and I let you hear from a Caucasian and a crying black woman here on TikTok, but y'all go and laugh at that. My people perish from the lack of knowledge. It's not propaganda. You know, who says propaganda for the most part? People who want to keep said places in order, said Superior C credit cards in order. They don't want they Superior C credit card to be declined. I mean, yeah, still, the grace is gone. I'm just letting you know. This is just setting y'all up for Jacob's trouble. You black men, you help this along. I mean, I know it's coming, but it just pisses me off seeing you it pisses me off just to be able to witness on these platforms the doof balls that think they are saying something, and they have led their people into a burning building because they are mad because they never went and got no mental health checkups or even went and talked to somebody about why the hell they so mad at black women. They done built up stupid ass platforms just to promote their ignorant. I'm trying to monitor my words so this can stay up. These black men have been blessed to build up platforms only, but they build it up on hate and destruction of their own community. And think that because they don't run out and got them a woman, a Caucasian, a Hispanic, somebody other, once they made some money. What the Kanye say? Once you get on, you leave her ass for a white girl. Yeah, straight like that. Always been like that. Sit y'all ass up there and rant and rave about what a black woman doing. You got a snow bunny on your arm. Shut your ass up. You have nothing to say. Talk about, I need somebody to go through the struggle with me. Them black women go through the struggle with y'all asses, and you get on and you leave her ass for a white girl. Let me give that up to Kanye. So shut it up. Look what's laying next to you right now. Always talking about who ain't married and who's married. What's laying next to you right now, black men? Yeah, I'm saying it. You got folks up here mad because white women then took them out, spreading these celebrities' name across these internet streets for filth. Want to be mad? Oh, look, this white woman said this man committed suicide, and this black man ain't that. Well, this what he put in his bed. That's what he put in his bed. When you get on, you leave the black woman for a white girl. And then you sit up here with these platforms and you mad at black women. Shut your monkey ass up. Look what's in the bed next to you. They could never under any circumstances understand and know the experience of a black woman. That's what's up. Thank you, Forever Studios. They could never know the experience of a black woman. Your experience, black man, because you are one of each other. They can never know. All you want is for show. You just want to walk out your house with something other than what represents you. Well, you about to catch it. Let's listen to the tears of a black woman. No propaganda, no scripts. This is real, straight like that.
So he did it. He just revoked the Civil Rights Act of 1965 put in place by President Lyndon B. Johnson. So they can discriminate against race, gender, sexual orientation, religion. They can do all of that. They have the right to do it. Him getting back in office was not for the greater good. He came back, and he came back with a vengeance. If you are a person of color, and if you voted for him because you can resonate with him, you can sit here and you're going to get low gas and groceries, which when that goes into place, it'll be under Biden's tax plan. I just want to let you know that when he was doing real estate, people that look like me and you, he didn't want to serve us. So everything that our ancestors fought for, everything that Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, Shirley Chisholm, Jesse Jackson, everything that they fought for, has been dismantled because you didn't want a woman to run this country. So thank you. Thank you. You have set us 100 years back. It is going to be a long 4 years. But y'all do not know.
You mean I gotta pause it again? Y'all got. I'm gonna pause it again. I'm going up and down these comments. I'm going up and down, so they ain't in no particular order that I'm pulling them to highlight them. But this Neil, if you don't sit your monkey ass down somewhere, I'm so tired of hearing this one right here. There's been slavery of all races. Show your rights. But explain to me, riddle me this, Neil. This slavery that had took place in America, Neil, in all, tell me, no slavery can compare to the cattle slavery of America. I'm not, you know what, you white, ain't you now? You Caucasian, you a colonizer, ain't you now? You a colonizer. I've been looking at your comments. You a straight colonizer. It's been slavery through all races. Show you right. But let me tell you something now. In America, y'all like to say that indentured servitude is the slavery you're talking about here in America. Neil, colonizer Neil. We're going to change your name tonight, this morning. Colonizer Neil. Going to come up here with this blase. I done heard it before 1 million times comment. Just like the one above it, talking about I don't see color. Well, you must be colorblind or you must be blind. Because my Yah made color exist to make this world beautiful. Comprende? But colonizer Neil, while you say that slavery, all races have, tell me the cattle slavery. I want you to specifically in these comments tell me the cattle slavery that white folks went through for 400 years, straight like that. I want you to be specific when you state this, because you are speaking to an historian. So I need you to be straight like that and tell me the cattle slavery of white folks, European white folks that went through cattle slavery for 400 years in America. Not indentured servitude, where you came over here, not as a slave. You came over here as a servant, but you call it slavery. You came over here with a contract. Indentured servitude was not slavery. You came over here to America with a contract to work off a specific time in a specific time frame for you to be set free. But it would colonizer Neil. Where was the slums and the bums and the housing and the rapings of the indentured slave of the of Europeans? I need specifics, colonizer Neil. I need you to be specific on the redlining of white folk. We're gonna be straight like that. I need to know about your Jim Crow oppression after your 400 years of slavery, colonizer Neil. I need to know about what we specifically talking about tonight, your denial of jobs of equal rights in this country just to work and make an equal living for an equal pay, day's pay. Colonizer Neil. Y'all always hollering about slavery being for everybody. Cattle slavery has not been for every race. So sit down, in the back you go. Have several seats. Let me let her finish.
It wasn't just about the illegal immigrants that's in this country. It wasn't about that. No, he came back and he came back with vengeance. And you guys just gave it to him. Right there. So thank you.
See, let me pause it again. Let me get Colonizer Neil up here. Like I said, this ain't in no particular order. It's just how I'm seeing them. Colonizer Neil. More blacks enslaved black people. Colonizer Neil, we ain't held. Do you know the definition of racism? See, I know when you hear racism, you just think, it's the oppression of black folks. What black folks we ain't had enough power in these here Americans to oppress nobody, especially us here in these Americas. Okay, Colonizer Neil? So I don't even want to hear about more black. You trying to gather all slavery from all around the world to make yourself feel better. Make your statistics feel better, huh? Colonizer Neil. We talking about America, honey. We talking about these great United States. Oh wait, a corporation. That's what we talking about right here. So stop trying to scrape every corner of the globe about these black folks had slavery, the black folks enslaved. No, we talking about right here, the oppression, the slavery that took place right here. Colonizer Neil. Let me get y'all a Caucasian so y'all can hear they point of view. Cause I want y'all to think I'm biased. Cause I'm damn sure can't be racist, Colonizer Neil, because I don't have the power to oppress anyone. That is what racism is. I don't have an army. I don't have a government. Okay? I don't have a financial system to redline you and keep you out of housing, proper housing. I don't have a banking system to deny you of loans and opportunities of growth. That is what racism is. If you didn't know, now you know. But let's hear it from one of your brethren who obviously ain't too much kin to you because he got a little more sense than you, Colonizer Neil.
We have some big news right now. Donald Trump has officially revoked Executive Order 11246, which is the Equal Employment Opportunity Executive Order signed by LBJ in 1965. This was a bedrock policy that had ensured equal hiring practices in the federal government for decades. LBJ's order gave the Secretary of the Labor the authority to ensure equal opportunity for people of color and women in federal contractors' recruitment, hiring, training, and other employment practices. Before I continue, if you don't yet follow my Instagram, YouTube, Substack, that's where I'll be if TikTok is ever banned. They're all linked in my bio. It required federal contractors to refrain from employment discrimination and take affirmative action to ensure equal opportunity based on race, color, religion, and national origin. Now, this is a 1965 order. There is a separate 1972 Equal Employment Opportunity Act that has not been touched by the Trump administration. This 1965 order, though, essentially ensured that there were fair hiring practices in the federal government, but now that's rolled back. As always, comment below your thoughts, spread the word, and follow along for all the news you need to know about. We have some big...
You about to piss me off, Colonizer Neil. You about to straight piss me off reading your comments. Does your family have land, Colonizer Neil? Did your family was your family ever able to pass down, family heirlooms and trust? And I don't want to hear about black folks using slavery as a clutch. It ain't no clutch. It happened, and we still y'all have paid up Chinese folk simply for saying black folks was beating them up, and that was a lie. And that was just in 2004, 2000, not 2003. Y'all have wrote doggone uh, uh, laws quicker than quick for other races, and instead have said we'll talk about giving y'all a little money. Y'all gave Jewish folks from a war that happened overseas from Hitler. You gave them money. Y'all still paying them to this day, and y'all wasn't the ones that oppressed them. Y'all paying them. When Hitler, the German government should be paying them. Y'all still giving them a stipend today. What kind of sense does that make, colonizer Neil? Shut your raggedy ass up. Let me go down. Let me get off colonizer Neil. Because he going to have me lose my religion tonight. And I sure ain't trying to go to the lake for colonizer Neil. For not wanting to open his eyes. That's why y'all didn't want to put the critical thinking into the school system, because y'all don't want to know the truth. Y'all don't really want to know the truth. Shoot. Let me go down. Let me go down a little bit. See what else y'all talking about here. That's what's up. I'm gonna talk it. I'm gonna talk it. Talk it like I walk it. Tired. I'm tired of us too not standing together. I'm tired of us not standing together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be quick to run to the other nation of women. Quick to run to them other nations. They about to sell y'all smooth out. This is a power play. They know they I told y'all this. What, how many years has it been now? 7, 8 years back? Since y'all love statistics, my black brethren, I told y'all 7, 8 years back about an agenda that was in play. I told you that they are losing, their birth rates are down. That's right. The birth rates are down. Y'all look at it as surface stuff. I tell you, you don't look at things as a whole. You look at things as a half. Told you this 7, 8 years ago. It was an agenda on y'all black asses. But you steady out here running, trying to get the other nation of women, put them on a, only for them to say your black ass was molested when you was a child. Only for them to have your family sign down NDAs, and your mama can't come see you when you pass away until she signed an NDA, and she pushed you out the port of her womb. But these are women y'all done put up on pedestals. Ooh, let me woosah. Let me woosah real quick, because y'all don't even see the smoke that's coming your way. Told you they population dwindling. They trying to keep as many folks up in as many prestigious offices as they can until them folks rot out. Till them folks can't even see. Y'all thought the Senate and the folks in the Senate stayed there till they fell the hell out. They trying to put people in place so and install and bring back nepotism. They trying to hold down the fort. I'm just letting you know, I ain't too mad because I already know the plan of the Most High Yah, and it's over. The shift has already begun. But they sure gonna put up their last hurrah. They sure gonna put up their last hurrah. She probably appreciates of your watch time for her monetized channel. Y'all some ignorant. Who is this? This look like a brother. Let me put you up here. Is this a sister? Let me show the ignorance of my people too. What the hell are you talking about? You don't know nothing about me. What you looking? What you know about me, sis? Huh? What you know about me, sis? Talking about monetization. Y'all always worried about the next person's pocketbook. You don't know nothing about me. Did you see a damn commercial when this damn live stream started? When this live stream came across your damn for you suggested videos, did you see any commercials running? I could have had this channel monetized 10 times over. I delete videos because I like to say what I got to say. Dumbass. I don't know if I'm reading that wrong. Forgive me if I'm not, but this show came across kind of suspect. I'm supposed to be asleep right now. My alarm clock going off right now. But I'm up talking to you SOBs who think y'all did something special. And trust and believe, we got these pick-me's up in the mix because you just seen one. Don't know what's coming. Don't know what's coming their way. Let me go down a little more. Run these two reports back before I get out of here. I guess I go ahead and wake on up. Get on up. Y'all showed and but you know, hey, like I've been hearing, it's all in God's plans, right? You right, show you right. Because he make the good and he make the evil. But baby, some of these black men, and I say black men because that's has been y'all push. Because y'all think the black woman about to get punished. Oh, y'all think the black woman's about to get punished. Oh, Father, forgive them for they know not what they do. Y'all think it's about the black woman getting punished. Let me give y'all some nuggets. I'm not gonna keep telling y'all about an agenda I formed y'all about 8 years ago. I might have to do a whole live stream to recap it, but not tonight, not this morning. But y'all black men so ignorant. Y'all think it's about y'all that hurt the black woman. Y'all think y'all gonna be able to start y'all little red pill podcast back up because y'all in hiding right now. You say your little slick shit as if we can't pick up on it. But if you let me tell you something. A lot of black women got discernment like it ain't nobody business. And don't let her be a follower of the Most High Yah. Okay? And then you playing with fire. She's surely tapped in. And I'm telling you, I'm tapped in with the Most High Yah. So you can say your slick shit, your sneak diss, all that. And I'm going to pick up on it. And I'm going to sit back and watch you. But let me say this. From the agenda I told you guys about 8 years ago. While they sit there and had y'all, they done fed y'all the Kool-Aid and syrup. They made a syrup for you real thick, nice and thick for you black men. Keep hating on your black women and go run and think you're going to get your trophy wife that's a snow bunny, mamacita. Right? They glad. Yeah, go let these black men go. When they gonna swoop up, swoop down, and try to get every dark-skinned black woman to every light-skinned black woman, so they can farm the farmlands, baby. Ha! So they can farm the farmlands, baby. Because the seed of the father is what the seed of the child's going to be. And they need some good farming land to farm it in. You dummy. You know, in business, when you looking for somewhere to set up shop, I'm going to give you another little hint. When you're looking for somewhere to set up shop, you want the prime real estate, right? The best corner, the best visibility you can get. When you looking to get a farm, you want to be a farmer. You looking for the best farmland you can get. You don't want it nowhere near no ocean water, because you don't want your lands to be salted. You want fresh lands. You don't want no rocky lands that you have to go through and pick out and pluck out all the rock. You want good, solid, dark soil, rich motherland soil, Eve gene soil. That's right. The only woman on this earth, shall I say it again, the only woman on this earth that possesses an Eve gene is the Black woman. And while your dumb asses have run to the other nation of women and forsaken your jewels, while you have sat up here and proclaimed that you are the prize, you jackasses, you have let the jewels of the city sit amongst the intimate, and they are coming to swoop it up. That's right. That's right. They're coming to swoop it up. For the seed of the children are the seed of the Father. So the lands, oh my goodness, why not put your seed in fertile land that is original lands to the land that you walk upon? Why not? Especially when you know it's getting harder for you to procreate. You get the hint? You picking up what I'm putting down? Anyway, these SOBs done set up here and they think they done did something, but they straight clowns, straight like that. Straight like that. Y'all, let's run this last report back and I'm be out the door.
Big news right now. Donald Trump has officially revoked Executive Order 11246, which is the Equal Employment Opportunity Executive Order signed by LBJ in 1965. This was a bedrock policy that had ensured equal hiring practices in the federal government for decades. LBJ's order gave the Secretary of the Labor the authority to ensure equal opportunity for people of color and women in federal contractors' recruitment, hiring, training, and other employment practices. Before I continue, if you don't yet follow my Instagram, YouTube, Substack, that's where I'll be if TikTok is ever banned. They're all linked in my bio. It required federal contractors to refrain from employment discrimination and take affirmative action to ensure equal opportunity based on race, color, religion, and national origin. Now, this is a 1965 order. There is a separate 1972 Equal Employment Opportunity Act that has not been touched by the Trump administration. This 1965 order, though, essentially ensured that there were fair hiring practices in the federal government, but now that's rolled back. As always, come below your thoughts, spread the word, and follow along for all the news you need to know about.
So he did it. He just revoked the Civil Rights Act of 1965, put in place by President Lyndon B. Johnson. So they can't discriminate against race, gender, sexual orientation, religion. They can do all of that. They have the right to do it. Him getting back in office was not for the greater good. He came back, and he came back with a vengeance.
And on that note, I leave you with something to think about. if you have any brain cells left to use to think with. I'm out.